and Create, hosted by WodeMaya and speaker again on, okay? She even said like, I'm sorry I'm talking too much, and continue to talk. How do you respond to negativity in the comments? You know what I mean? Okay, so me and some friends went to WodeMaya's Meet and Create event at the Men's Vic Peak in East Lagom, okay? And these are my thoughts, and please remember to get comfortable because I'm about to get candid. Okay, so my friend, so listen, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a WodeMaya YouTube fan. Like, I'm really not. Like, I watch his videos when they come up in my thing, but I'm not like, oh, what is he doing today? You know what I mean? So when I was introduced, well, when I was invited to the event, I was interested because I'm like, it's a networking opportunity. He hosted it at the Men's Vic Hotel in East Lagom, right? WodeMaya hosted the Meet and Create. He was accompanied by other two big YouTubers, Sheldon and Vanessa Canby on YouTube. I was excited, you know, because I thought that it would be like I thought that, okay, these are highlighted words because it didn't go like I thought it was gonna go. It was not given what I thought it was gonna give, okay? I thought it was gonna be like more of a networking event, like so that I could be able to like meet other people, right? Well, my other friend, Ty Inspire, she was like, no, it ain't even worth going. And I'm like, well, why? You know, it's an opportunity for me to, you know, get my name out there, you know, let people know that I'm here doing it in Ghana, okay? But she was already hesitant about going. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. So we went, right? We get there and it's a lot of people. So let me tell you this. Things in Ghana do not start on time. That is first of all, okay? So me and my other friend, Anahita, shout out to her, okay? She was like, well, we were planning on going about 2 o'clock because the event started at 1 o'clock. I'm thinking 2 o'clock makes sense because we're in Ghana. Ain't nothing starting on time, right? But I talked to my other friend, Wendy Mineta. She was like, what time are you gonna get there, right? I was like, 2. She was like, girl, that's gonna be a little too late. I'm like, wait, this is Ghana. And I'm even side-eyeing her like, but she was saying it was gonna be like such a busy and big event. So we reconsidered and we said 1:30. And honestly, when we walked up in there, it was like more than half of the seats were already filled at 1:30. I was so confused. Weren't you confused? I was thinking that we were gonna be early. You know what I mean? I thought that even 1:30 was even early, you know, but it was definitely popping. It's definitely the event to go to. But going in there, you first notice that WodeMaya is not the host, right? I honestly don't even know the guy's name. That was the speaker. When we got in there, he was passing around the microphone for people to introduce themselves. They went like through everybody, I guess, as people were joining, people were introducing themselves. Now, by the time we get there, more people are coming and the seats are filling up, right? And he's still going through the line. And I'm like, okay, well, when are we gonna get started? Which I do like that part because that's a networking part that I wanted. I wanted to be in there where people are introducing themselves to see like how, you know, if there's anybody that interests me, right? There's a couple people that did interest me. I'm gonna go ahead and shout y'all out. Let me see. Authentic African, what's up? Let's talk, okay? And Sky Bell, at Sky Bell. So those are 2 influencers, YouTubers that I definitely want to connect with. So if you're seeing this, I'm here, okay? Let's create together. They finished the last row, right? And there's more people. And I kind of felt like, dang, I want to introduce myself because I feel like if you're going to do one person, you should do everybody. But they went ahead and stopped. I think they stopped about like 2. I think it was about 2 o'clock until maybe 2:30 before it actually started. So I was very disappointed that I wasn't able to introduce myself or hear other people that joined, you know, but whatever. Even if they were to say like, you know, 30 seconds, you know, for everybody to go through, you know, but that didn't happen. The other thing I was excited about because as people were introducing themselves, Vanessa Canby came in and she basically like introduced herself and said what she was going to be talking about, right? She spoke about monetization and ways to make money on your YouTube without being monetized. So even for smaller followings. I was excited about that because I'm like, you know what? That's something that I'm interested in, right? Because I don't want YouTube to be the only source of income. You know what I mean? Like I would like to go ahead and expand doing other things. I love talking to y'all, but that's not all I'm trying to do, okay? But so I was excited to hear from her. Sheldon didn't come in to say what he was talking about, but Vanessa was the only person. So at that point where they were still introducing people, I was like, Ty, we not about to stay here until like, I don't even know what time this thing about to be done. Okay. I was like, you know what, at this point, all I want to hear is from Vanessa Canby and we can go. Okay. Because again, I'm not really a WodeMaya fan. And I thought he was going to be the host. I didn't know that he was going to be actually a speaker. It would have been nice if he was there, you know, when it first started to kind of like, you know what I mean, listen to who else is out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking that this should be a networking event for you too, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But the event was okay because of Vanessa Canby. I hate even saying that because that's all I was happy to go see. I thought it was going to be more interactive where the speaker went around and after like Vanessa Canby and Sheldon spoke, and I'm sure WodeMaya, because I left before he even got up there, but the speaker allowed people to ask questions. So as they were asking questions, you were able to interact with, you know, the hosts, the YouTubers, right? And get your questions answered. I would have liked to like split into groups. You know, the speaker throughout the event would have other YouTubers that were in the audience come up and like, you know, answer a question and promote their YouTube, I guess, you know. But I feel like it was people that were like bigger YouTubers. I don't really watch YouTube for other Ghanaian content creators. That's just not what I watch on YouTube. You know, if it comes up on my screen and the, you know, title sounds fine, you know, I'll subscribe and watch. But a lot of people that was in there, I didn't know who they was, okay? And people over here drooling over people. And I'm like, should I know who they are? You know what I mean? Should I watch them? Because I feel like maybe I'll watch a couple of, like even Vanessa Canby, like, but I feel like I went there for a different reason. You know, I went there to go network. I went there to go, you know, create content in the future with other YouTubers. I didn't go to go be fangirling on nobody. You know what I mean? So it definitely didn't live up to what I wanted. I definitely would like to have went to a YouTube content creator influencer event where we, you know, were mentored by somebody that's, you know, somebody that you're aspiring to be. Whether it be like, you know, Vanessa Canby is definitely goals, okay? But I feel like she ain't where I need to be right now. You know what I mean? Like, it is a process, you know? But I feel like maybe the person sitting next to me that I didn't know or introduce myself to, you know, she might have the same number and we can kind of like, you know, how we gonna go ahead and get this YouTube money, you know? So I definitely felt like it would have been nice to like break into smaller groups and get more intimate. But it wasn't like that. It was more of a concert. you know, your biggest fans would think. That's not what I thought it was gonna be. So I was pretty disappointed, but it was okay. You know, I didn't stay for the entire event, like I said. But I did appreciate what Vanessa Canby said in her advice on how to make money other than YouTube or using your YouTube to make money. So I did like that. I feel like as a speaker was calling people up, he was calling up people that were already big on YouTube. You know what I mean? Give the little man a chance, okay? Get the little man out there, you know, seeing how another big influencer can, you know, give them advice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, but instead they're bringing up, who they bring up? They brought up this girl that was talking about the Trotro. I think her name is Ama something, okay? But I think that she was like on the Trotro. I don't even know. Listen, she was talking too much for me, okay? She even said like, I'm sorry I'm talking too much and continue to talk. You know, but I don't know. Maybe it was the kind of event that they wanted. Maybe WodeMaya wanted, WodeMaya, you weren't the host. Like, you wasn't the host. You were a speaker, you know? And that's okay. You were the keynote speaker. Put that on there, you know? But when you put yourself on the flyer as a host, I think people like myself in the diaspora are thinking that you're going to be the person that's like running the show, you know, which would have been nice because people aspire to be you, you know, you have a large following and people respect you. So I feel like it would have made it more intimate, you know? Okay. So this is what y'all, this is my little secret, right? So I was thinking that since they weren't able to go ahead and get to me to introduce myself, I was gonna go ahead and ask a question, right? I was gonna ask Sheldon a question because he mentioned in his speech or his motivational message He talked about like, don't worry about people in the comments trying to bash you, talk about you. And I've had that issue, not necessarily on YouTube, but on like TikTok and Instagram, where Ghanaians get upset when I say, an apartment is only 1,000 Ghana cities, right? If you have not watched that apartment series on here on YouTube, go ahead and look at that. But listen, the people outside of Ghana and inside of Ghana that were Ghanaian, they ain't dragged me, but they definitely was trying to say like, only, that's a lot of money. And again, it's a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money. Whatever it's for, it's a lot of money. But I'm coming from a different currency system, so I'm thinking about what I would pay in DC is going to be more expensive than what I'm going to pay in Teshi, so I definitely feel like I wanted to ask Sheldon that question, how do you get on camera and say certain things, or what are things that I should not use, I don't even know how to ask the question. I don't even know how I was going to ask the question. It was going to be more like how do you respond to negativity in the comments? You know what I mean? Like he basically said that he don't care, but coming from me, I do care, because I'm going to go back and forth with you, okay? We're going to go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty, but I also don't want to offend anybody, because when I do say 1,000 Ghana cities, it is inexpensive to me because of where I'm coming from, because of the money that I'm making is coming from. So it's never to be, disrespectful, but I just wanted to see like, how can I relay that message, or maybe you just got to know me. Like I'm never going to say anything that's disrespectful to insult anybody. You know what I mean? That's never going to be my plan. So that was going to be my question. But yeah, it was good. I mean, it was all right. I probably would not go again. I think that I would probably go to another like content creator networking event if the speakers were other middle-ish YouTubers. Because I definitely feel like the turnout would not be as big, I feel like it would be more intimate. It would be more of like a learning, teaching, discussion, session, I would hope. But yeah, these are just my thoughts, okay? I told y'all to keep it candid. That's what it is. But yeah, again, if you know any more content creation influencer events that are a little bit more serious, I don't know. I feel like I really don't want to insult anybody, but I'm just saying. So yeah, that was my experience at the Meet and Create hosted by WodeMaya and speaker. Again, I don't know what his name was. I do apologize. Please remember to create your own path and say it loud. Candid and proud.